Unorthodox Otaku Guy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Unorthodox Otaku Guy. I'm excited in bringing you probably one of my favorite things today, and it finally came in. It came a little earlier than I expected too. So we're doing a unboxing and review video of the 2016 Racing Miku figure that I've been extremely excited about getting. Now, I previously have gotten the prize figure a little sooner than I expected. I did a previous video on that, but this is the Figma version that I'm extremely excited about, as I think this may end up being one of my favorite Figmas I've ever ordered. Now, this figure did run a good amount of money. Thankfully, I did have some points saved up, and I got it a little cheaper than expected. But if you are paying normal price for this thing, this Figma is over $100. Thankfully, I did not spend that much, but it is a absolute special figure. So we're gonna get my trusty bullet knife here, and let's start unboxing. Now, before I even unbox it, I want to say a big shout out and a thank you to Tokyo Otaku Mode for supplying this Figma. I had a hard time locating this Figma in general. I didn't even see it pop up even when it went up for anywhere else. But thankfully, Tokyo Otaku Mode had me covered and shipped it very, very, very quickly and very safely. Absolute professional packaging. With Tokyo Otaku Mode, they have a points reward system like a couple other sites, and you can save up points which can be used. They have a program where you can get money back that goes towards your points on purchases and stuff like that, and all your purchases collect rewards points which you can use as basically fake cash towards your next purchases, and you can actually save quite a bit of money on your next orders. It's pretty cool, especially they have coupon codes quite frequently and stuff like that if you hit them up on holidays, anything like that. Also, on top of that, when I received this in my order, they also gave me some, I guess, Dagashi snacks, stuff like that, where looks like this is some, like, almost something like Starburst. There's a wafer type thing right here, and this looks like a lollipop or something like that. So, another big thank you to Tokyo Otaku Mode for sending me some of these snacks, and now I'm going to share these probably with my girlfriend. Alright. So, onto the main thing, let's get onto the Figma itself. Now, do notice that this is a little different of a box than you would normally get. This box doesn't have like a window or anything. It is completely sealed up, and it is a personal sponsor series, which helps support the racing team if you're into following anything from the GT channel, stuff like that. This is for the Japanese motorsports, okay? And the Good Smile Racing team is a pretty awesome team in general. They have one of my absolute favorite concepts in terms as a team. But we won't get into that. I think I even covered that before. So let's get on to the figure itself. Now, before I even pull her out, show the, on the back, they show like the usual pictures, just like everything normal there for on the back of a Figma box. But there's no flap or anything to open up, whatever. This is a kind of like a hidden looking box. Now I got a little hint from someone about this, and I think I know why. Alright, so just an orange interior in there, my favorite color. Okay, let's close up the box. We're gonna put this off to the side. I always like to save the boxes and keep them in good shape. Alright, so we have a typical clamshell in here like always. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of stuff in here besides the actual Figma herself. So let's get the knife out, because it looks like they taped some things in here too, and let's get them out carefully. Alright, looks like there's some stickers here. I'm guessing that's for maybe the umbrella or something. Okay, we have some sticker sheets, it looks like here. We'll put that off to the side of a moment, and it looks like we got, let's get this tape off, we got a very nice keychain and a lanyard with a personal sponsor membership card, or not a membership, but a member's card, shall we say, as like that whoever ordered this figure is a supportive member of the team. Let's see, is there an easy open for this, or do I need to cut it? Okay, we're gonna cut it. I am gonna open these first and show you guys these before I get to the figure, because this is pretty cool, as it's a nice little like thank you. It's exclusive to this figure. So we have a nice keychain there. It is like a rubbery material, which is pretty cool. Sorry for the noise. but it's printed pretty cool, and it's very chibi-like, kind of like the Nendroid, really cute. All right, it's a cool keeper. The lanyard looks really nice. I actually do use lanyards for my keys, so this is actually kind of cool. And if I retire that lanyard, I may end up using this one. It is a color I like, as I do like teal and orange, Gulf livery style colors. It's another reason why she's one of my favorites, because she has a lot of those colors in there. Okay. It's a good lanyard too. It doesn't have like the quick release. It's actually solid. I actually really like that in a lanyard. And then we have the members card, which is a nice little collectible. And I'll probably just put like display with the figures or whatever like that. I don't really need to wear it or anything. Probably a cool thing to wear if you actually were showing up to the race. Like if you supported them and you had this with you, then you can actually just like put that on there, loop that on, walk around. It has a spot for write your name on it. So probably because they have like this whole thing where you walk around, you meet the team and whatnot. So I'll keep that off to the side, and I have a nice lanyard regardless. Okay. Back onto the figure itself. All right. So let's get rid of the tape on the clamshell. Close up the knife. Alright. So it looks like we have quite a bit of stuff in here, large objects. We have her big flag and her umbrellas, as well, closed and open in there. And then we have the section with her in it separately. Bear with me a second. I'm going to get her open. Plastic static clung to that. Okay. So she does have her main figure here herself. Put that off for a side for a sec. We have the usual routine with the Figma high quality bags. And all her extra parts, instructions. And we have her face expression, which is like a very, very, very happy winking face expression. Okay. So it looks like we have everything out of the shell itself, the main shell. Alright, so we're going to put this plastic shell off to the side, get that out of the way. Otherwise we'll get too crowded here. We don't want to do that. Okay, and we'll get all that off. Very cool. The most interesting colored Miku to date. I have to say my honest opinion. Okay. She has heels on, so let's see if she's still easy to stand up. Because Figmas are usually really good with the whole stand-up game. Yeah, she's still pretty good to stand up regardless of the fact that she's wearing almost stilettos, but looks like they filled the void in between to make it still really easy to stand up. Okay. So we're going to get on to the unique accessories that come with this one, especially considering she comes with the extremely large flag. Okay. Wanted to be careful opening that cell so the thing didn't fly everywhere. Now she's very basic on just like the figure, one face, and then she has, the usual, she has hands that comes with her. All very nice red gloved color. Okay. But, come on, be nice. Alright, here's the clamshell coming apart now. Try not to launch everything, because these shells, like, sometimes they pop and they will launch everything everywhere. There we go. Okay. So drop that there. Now we have the top of the umbrella. We have the bottom part of that umbrella. Looks like it probably just pops in. Yes, it does. Okay. So we have that umbrella there. We'll put that just like that. And it looks like we put those stickers on the white umbrella. Okay. And we have a closed umbrella. That's nice and colored. It has like the designs, so it looks proper. And then we have her racing flag, which is fully assembled, one piece, and it's very large. And it kind of narrows out to the ends of the bottom here, so she can kind of grab it easy. Okay. Cool colors. Checkered flag style. That's it for that. We'll get that out of the way at the moment. Yes, that is everything out of that. Okay. So let's get on to, we're going to get into a quick moment here of assembly, so you might see this speed up in just a moment. Actually, before I even get into that, we're going to get into the usual breakdown of all the pieces that are included here. That came off really nicely. Sweet. Okay, so we have the usual stand, clear stand, plugs into her back, and we have her rack of hands and the wrist pin. Now, it looks like her wrist pin is red. Yes, her wrist pin is a unique red color. Do not lose it. You probably won't have to ever use one of the wrist pins. I've never had a problem with on, but it doesn't hurt it just in case you lose one, or worst case scenario, break one. She has all red hands. She has 2 pointing ones. She has 2 round gripped ones where she can grab onto like the umbrella or the flag here. Okay, and then she has 2 fists, both right and left. And her neutral hands that she's coming with on are her open palm hands. So she has 4 total hand expressions. And then, like before, I should also show you in a close difference. You have her happy face and her winking happy face. Okay, there's no sad faces of Racing Miku. Okay, now we're gonna get on to that quick little part. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna show you of the put together for the stickers. I might have it speed up because it probably take me a little bit of time. Okay, so now that completes the application of every sticker to put on the umbrella, and I'm glad I looked at the instructions due to the fact that there actually is an order to put together. So once you put it together, it creates like a image on that half there, and on this half here, it creates an image as well. So it does have a certain order to go into, and it's not just like, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They're kind of a mix and match because it goes A, E, F, G, H, C, D, B. So it's not in letter order at all. So once it is finished, you can put the rod back in and she can hold her custom umbrella, which is pretty cool. We used half the sheet. There is a extra sheet there, I guess, for mistakes, which is pretty cool. So I am going to hold on to this just in case in the future that any of these stickers start lifting or anything gets damaged or something like that. So thank you, Good Smile, for putting in an extra one and thinking about us on our end, because I can't see it being very easy to get replacements for that. Which was a similar case scenario. There was a couple extras in the Dagashi Kashi Hotaru Nendroid applying stickers to some of the Dagashi snacks. They did include a couple extras in there, which was pretty cool. So I am going to save that in the box. Okay, so I think that's going to wrap up here. I'm going to take some really nice shots of 2016 Racing Miku, and I'm going to share them with you guys here in just a moment. So we're going to come over and review everything in terms of quality-wise. Nothing surprising here in terms of quality, really, when it comes to Good Smile's Figma. They are all extravagant in terms of their quality. The stand, as always pretty good out of the box, even for rigidity. She does have an appropriate height, looks like hole in her back for the stand. Everything is nice and quick and easy to do with her. So that's pretty cool so far. She does have her adjustable hair, so you can kind of make it crazy as you want, or any specific direction, especially if you're doing anything with like a posing and there's like wind or something like that, for like a scene. This is pretty cool as always with that. Joints, always a pleasure. They're a little more noticeable with her because her outfit is a little on the thinner side. It's less like heavy clothing. but it's not terrible. Let's see. Flag wise, in terms of size for her, it is actually a very large flag, as you can tell. So this is a pretty cool piece for her to hold. It actually is a little on the top heavy side. That actually is not too light. Thankfully, she does have a good stand. I can see her falling over if she holds this, and some people are into standing her up with just the figure herself. So I may recommend the stand when holding onto the large flag. This is not too heavy, so she might be able to stand with this. It is got a little weight to it, which reminds me of like the Ronco Figma, where she holds it, and it is a little on the heavy side, so she might need to hold it over her shoulder and brace on her shoulder for the weight. This is extremely lightweight. Everything is in good detail, especially here you have, just like on Ronco's, it's very similar. It doesn't have the spike go through it on Ronco's, but it does have a pole which kind of pops into the bottom on that. So that's a different design approach for Figma, and I think it's a good idea. I think it's a little more solid now, because it kind of snugs in there really nicely. While before on Ronco's umbrella, I'm gonna grab it just so I can show you the difference on it. Okay, it's a little shakier on hers, and it doesn't snug in. So when I can actually just pull on this piece right here, and it kind of unsnugs. It's not super snug. This is kind of keyed. You can see where it's got like a spike on the end of it. It actually goes through the hole on the top of the umbrella itself, and it is keyed, and it semi snugs in, but it's not super snug. But it's also really big difference in size scale compared to hers. I'm gonna reset that position there. Okay, and you see hers and Miku's, it's a bigger scale size. Damn it, now I knocked it over. No, I'll fix that later. Okay, anyways, back to what I was doing before. So, in all, for the value of purchase of the 2016 Racing Miku, you have her basic wrist pin, you have her One Expression face extra, the closed umbrella, the large flag, which I will put right there. You have her custom put together umbrella. I'll put it right there. Let's get this bag out of the way. You have the instruction manual, which actually does help. Do look at it. It does tell you where to put the stickers on the umbrella. Normally I always skip those over, but whenever it comes to like putting something together, check the manual. You have the rack of hands. You have 3 additional ones. You have the lanyard from Good Smile Racing, the members card for being a sponsor, and the keychain as a nice little thank you, and of course the bag as always to contain it. Alright, so that wraps up pretty much everything right there for the figure herself. I thank you guys so much for watching this, and check out coming up in just a moment, you'll see all the shots I'm going to take with her, and hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much, and this is Vince from Unorthodox Otaku Guy. As always, can you please give me a like, share this with your buddies, especially if you're into figures, if you wanted to get one of these for yourself, anyone who you think of who wanted one. I think Otaku Mode may still have them in stock if you wanted to get one yourself. My friend actually just picked up his himself too, so they are still available and shipping now, and very quickly as well. Because this was actually supposed to come in March, but getting derailed here. Please drop me a like, share, subscribe if you already haven't. This is a growing channel, so I'm going to keep active with this, and I hope you guys all enjoy this as I bring more and more content that is new, currently coming out at the moment, as well as I'm going to bring old ones from the past and do little reviews on those, and show some really unique ones if you ever didn't find them and want to actually find them for yourself. So, thank you so much for watching. Take care. one last little thing I wanted to do here. That I had the Dagashi from just before. I will eat one of them and let you know how it is. This one is the Starburst like one, I'm guessing. And it says before and after. Kind of, it has an apple on it, so it's something apple flavored. Alright, this is a little weird packaging. It smells good. It smells a little like apple pie. Are these little apple pie bites? Oh, it's got like a little cracker wafer on the inside. Like a cookie. It's not bad. It actually, it's kind of like an apple pie bite. That's kind of cool. Thanks, Otaku Mode.